marriage is such a remarkable thing, right? You have that one person that you can rely on and someone that can rely on you. It really brings the opportunity for growth. For a guy that's kind of a kid, it allows him to develop and become a man. In fact, it probably forces him to become a man. And for a woman, it probably forces her to become a woman, right? So I've just been listening to a podcast called Let's Play a Game. It's Ali Dawa, and they were talking about marriage and stuff, right? So the guy that was getting married was quite young, and he was saying, oh yeah, marriage is one of the best things he's done. It's very beneficial for him. And I was like, subhanallah, Allahumma barik, like that sounds quite good. And so we're getting so distracted by our everyday, day-to-day life. We even forget that we need to get married, that we should get married, and that we should start making motion towards getting married. Because as you guys know, you don't just see a girl and get married straight away. There's a process behind it, right? So for us to get married, we definitely need some kind of motion, right? We definitely need to start taking the steps in the right direction. And for me personally, now I'm thinking, you know what? My older sister just got married recently, and now it's like obviously kind of my turn to get married, right? So now I'm thinking like, all right, cool. I need to get married. I want a certain criteria of girl, right? Like obviously, like cool guys, you want a girl that's good looking, you want a girl that's righteous, you want a girl that's pious, right? You want a calm, collected girl, not too masculine or whatever. So what kind of guy would that kind of girl be attracted to? So if she's righteous, she's going to be attracted to a righteous guy. If she's very pretty, she's going to be attracted to a good looking guy, in shape guy, a guy that takes care of himself. And if she's a family oriented girl, she would want a guy that's also family oriented. If you're the kind of guy that has a bit of an unconventional life plan, perhaps, right? Maybe you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to make money like doing this and doing that. Maybe you're a guy that takes risks, right? I'm more of that kind of guy. I like to take risks, yeah. Then maybe you need a girl that's suitable for that kind of lifestyle. Does that girl want to make hijrah? Does she want to move, right? Because if a girl doesn't want to move, even if she's a good girl, that might be a red flag for you. Personally, a red flag for you. So I'm just really deep in it. I really need to make motion into finding this kind of girl. But the biggest motion, the one that's going to create the biggest tidal waves in my life towards getting married, is the motion that I put towards myself to attract such a female, right? I don't expect a 10 out of 10 righteous girl to want me, because I'm not a 10 out of 10 righteous guy, right? I'm not on that level, both mentally, nor physically, nor spiritually either. And we have to be a bit more conscious of where we are on the totem pole, right? Because obviously some girls will value a degree, some girls will not care. Some girls are like, oh my days, this guy, he doesn't pray tahajjud. Some girls were like, oh, at least he prays 5 times a day on time, go to the mosque or whatever, right? So we need to be cognizant, we need to be conscious of who we are as persons, right? There's so many biases that you might have about yourselves. You really need to take a step back, look at yourself from the third perspective, and really be honest with yourself. Like, all right, cool, look, you're not really in shape, you're not financially doing that great, you haven't got much savings, you're taking a risk on this business venture, you're learning, you're putting all this money into coaching. Are you going to be able to have the mental bandwidth to have a woman right now? There's a lot of questions that you need to ask yourself, that I need to ask myself, right? Is this the right time? And I'm not saying I want to get married this very second, but I'm saying the guy I'm gonna be in 6 months to a year time, by the will of Allah, should be very different to the guy I am now. And I need to be very intentional with how that guy turns out, with Allah's permission, of course. So if I want a certain criteria of girl, like I said before, righteous girl, all right, perhaps my iman has slipped, so I need to really work on that. I need to work on my core behavioral traits that I have. Maybe I'm impatient, maybe I'm emotional. I need to really, really deep my life and why I am where I am, and almost simulate a girl coming into my environment. What are some things that you just can't say yes to? Like, sorry, I can't compromise. What are some things that you can compromise on? And those are some of the things that I've just been thinking about when it comes to getting married. And may Allah make it easy for you guys and for you girls as well, because I know, bro, right, you think it's like some of these girls that are coming for marriages, yeah, I'm just like, nah man, I'm not attracted to this kind of girl. And it's not like I'm looking for like some 1 in a million girl. I'm not looking for a 1 in a million girl, but clearly there's some discrepancies from the guy that I am and the female that I would like. And I don't mean in terms of look, I mean in terms of character. So there's a lot of things to work on, but the highest leverage thing is to work on yourself, isn't it? So I'll definitely be grinding more and more. I know that my business has to be more established. I can't be doing Uber forever, and with Allah's permission we will stop Uber and we'll be doing something a bit more to do with my passion. To be honest with you, I'm so excited to talk to you guys about that soon. But I'm also one of those guys, I don't want to talk before anything is cemented in reality properly. So I'll catch you guys soon, and I hope you guys all the best.